For several decades, research on human potential and performance has been revealing the amazing abilities that each individual possesses, and how each of those people is able to utilize those abilities. One of the greatest discoveries made during this research is how the subconscious mind is programmed and how it controls almost everything people do and perceive in their reality. To understand your true potential, you must first realize that the mind that created you made no mistakes in its creation. We are pure intelligent energy with amazing capabilities. What you are about to hear is information that can and will dramatically change your life if you take the time to understand and utilize it. Your brain has very clear responsibilities, one of which is that it is a psycho-cybernetic mechanism. The term psyche refers to the mind, and cybernetics refers to a self-regulating feedback system. To put it more simplistically, it is a system that works automatically. As an example of how a cybernetic mechanism works, think about the thermostat in your home and imagine it was set at 70 degrees. If someone opened a window and heat came inside, the control center or brain of the thermostat would recognize the deviation from the 70-degree set point and automatically send a message through the electrical system to the furnace that the air conditioner should be turned on. This happens within seconds, and as you probably know, the air will turn on until the temperature reaches the original set program on the thermostat. Your brain has a very similar automatic response to stimulation. As children, we are programmed, conditioned to have beliefs in every area of our lives. The first 7 years of life are spent downloading information. During these years, the brain is in theta regime so that it can learn how to respond to life, how to behave, and how to form other clear knowledge of who you are as a person. There is no conscious effort put into this process. All of our beliefs about our potential in every area of our lives have been instilled in us by our parents, peers, teachers, and any other influential people around us. We also form beliefs based on the experiences and sensations these experiences create in our physical bodies. These mentally programmed beliefs are stored in the subconscious mind and operate automatically. Through repetition, a mental program is created in the subconscious mind. The mental programs that each of us has are neither good nor bad. They are just there, and some serve us better than others. Once they are embedded in the subconscious mind, they work automatically in much the same way as a set temperature on a thermostat. This means that the mind interacts with the world each of us perceives, as well as our biology and our behavior. So the mind is what's in between the world and you. It's what affects what you see and how you react. When we try to make changes in our lives, this system has difficulty implementing change for any permanent or lasting results. No different than a thermostat on the wall. Your brain senses a deviation from your existing self-image or set internal program for any change being attempted. It then does what it can and should do to keep you within the programs set in your subconscious mind. 95% of our lives come from the subconscious program. The subconscious mind does its job with the utmost precision, and it all happens as fast as the thermostat example. Your nervous system works at lightning speed. Consequently, unless you change the image on the inside of the former, the outside will never reflect the new you for very long. Your subconscious mind is really your source of energy. For example, suppose you want to increase your financial status, and you don't reprogram your subconscious mind accordingly. You might have a great few months and make a lot more money than ever before. Once you start doing better than you have in the past, your cybernetic mechanism will detect a deviation from your existing financial self-image and will automatically revert to behaving in complete sync with the current internal self-image you're carrying. The subconscious mind will start doing everything it can to stay in line with the old self-image without you even realizing it. Only now you are this way. Therein lies the frustration for so many people trying to create what they want for themselves. Many may see temporary results and some progress towards their desires, but they often revert back to a rigid lifestyle when they do. Failed attempts can cause a person to question whether or not they really have the ability to create their reality. The answer to this question is certainly yes. The inner programs or perceptions of oneself according to the subconscious mind must be changed. Number 1, if you really want to learn how to reset your inner programs to achieve greater results than ever before, you must identify those programs and consistently work on making those changes. In other words, you must consciously take responsibility for the changes you desire. Your body and brain are the most complex devices known to man. The two minds, conscious and subconscious, learn in different ways. The conscious mind is called the creative mind and can learn by reading a self-help book or attending a lecture, watching a video or reading an article. It is the source of all your wants, desires, and aspirations. The subconscious mind is the mind of habit. It is resistant to change. It functions quite differently than the conscious mind. Its purpose is to make our programs real. For example, most people open a newspaper or magazine before they read anything. Something will catch their attention. This is a great insight regarding the conscious-subconscious creative process. Here's how it works. The moment you open content to read, the subconscious mind scans every word available in sight. That's how fast the subconscious mind works during this process. It instantly finds words that are related to any words in your program. It might show you words related to where you were born, what your career is like, or how you feel about your finances. It immediately finds words that are personal to you in some way. Its function is to go through all the data and then push you to information that relates to you, your life, and your programs. This will instantly eliminate everything else and focus your attention on those things. The slowness of the conscious mind is reflected in the fact of how long it took you to find it. This is very valuable because when you open your eyes, you see everything. If there's something important in your wants and desires that could lead you to where you want to go or what you want to create in your life, you've probably missed it. Your conscious mind won't be directed to it because it's not connected to your stored programs. It's your subconscious mind that runs the show. If your subconscious mind recognizes that there is something in the field that is related to your current existence, it will attract it to you. That's how and why you hear the phrase "like attracts like." Like the newspaper example, it will shift your attention to anything related to who and what you currently are. Again, this means that what is available to you is relatively connected to you. The conscious mind works so much slower than the subconscious mind that it doesn't really understand how and why these things happen, because it can't view the big pictures nearly as fast. The significance of this example is, if you accurately place conscious programs in your subconscious mind, it will instantly see everything in your field that relates to these new programs, just as it does now with your old programs. Not only will it see them, but it will understand them and connect you to those things. Very much like a chess game, the subconscious program is always 3 moves ahead of the conscious mind. If you program the subconscious mind correctly, it will lead and guide you to your destination and bring those things into your conscious field of perception. The question then becomes, how do I change my subconscious mind as it learns? The first step is to identify exactly what beliefs and programs are stopping your progress. You will always act and get appropriate results according to what you believe to be true about yourself and your environment. This is a basic and fundamental law of mind. It is the way we are organized. So you might want to think about stopping doubting your capabilities at your limit and start questioning where the doubts and fears that are holding you back come from so that you can start eliminating them. It has already been said how immense the mind's potential for creativity is, and by human design, that power is already within you. You can't get rid of it, and you wouldn't want to either. You can, however, take conscious responsibility for it. Fortunately, the conscious mind has the ability to recognize things that you like and that come easily to you in your life. These things are present because you have a subconscious program that allows them to be there. Conversely, it can also recognize anything you need to work hard at, put a lot of effort into, or anything you need to fight for to make it happen. These are all the result of your subconscious programs not supporting these things. This is one very important way to identify which programs are already working for you and which ones you want to change if you decide to create a new reality for yourself. Another way to identify the subconscious beliefs that are holding you back is through muscle testing. This technique is used to find out if that part of your mind supports what you might consider to be one of your beliefs, in order to clarify what you need to change or work on. It's checking what programs you have in place by asking if my subconscious mind supports this belief. The subconscious mind is the computer that controls the coordination of muscles in action. It takes a tremendous amount of computation to organize the movement of a muscle. There is an electrical network or grid inside and around your body that is pure energy because the energy travels through the muscles of your body. If something affects your electrical system that does not maintain or improve the balance of your body, your muscles will actually shut down or weaken, but only temporarily. Thoughts, emotions, and beliefs have a significant impact on your electrical system. Therefore, making a statement that your subconscious mind does not truly believe will cause this kind of weakening of your muscles and is a good indicator of what you need to work on. For example, if you make a statement like "I love myself" and your subconscious mind disagrees, it will cause the muscles in your body to short-circuit momentarily. By using your muscles, you can pinpoint what events or emotions are weakening or strengthening your body. It's a simple way in which you can ask questions of your body and get clear answers as if on the phone with your subconscious mind. Once those answers are identified, you can work on creating a new program for the ones that are blocking your progress. Just like plants and trees, your body will naturally reach for positivity or truth while internally pushing away what it dislikes. Below is a simple muscle testing technique you can try. While people often learn it easily, it may take some practice to become more proficient. If you're consistent in your efforts, you'll find a whole new way to communicate with your body and subconscious programs. The sway test, which is easiest to master on your own, suggests that your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions cause a certain reaction in your nervous system, affecting your motor response or the movement of your body. You can try these exercises while standing or sitting upright in a chair. Step 1. Stand or sit up straight with your legs pointing straight ahead. Make sure both legs are pointing straight ahead and neither leg is turned slightly inward or outward. Relax your body with your arms straight down at your sides. The second step is an accuracy check or a baseline of how your body responds to what your subconscious mind really believes and stores it as a program to make sure you are getting an accurate response. 1. Make a statement or hold a thought in your head that you know is true, such as "What is my name?" and say your name. Feel your body's reaction. The most common reaction is to feel yourself being gently pulled forward for a "yes, that's true" response or pushed back, which means "no, that's not true." Then say something like "My name is John Doe" or any other name that isn't yours, and note your body's reaction to that statement. Also, these physical sensations and movements are your barometer of how your subconscious mind reacts to what it believes to be true and what it doesn't. Sometimes we may think we hold opinions about ourselves that are in line with what we want, only to discover that the subconscious mind has a different program stored for that. Now you can start asking questions using the sway test. For example, if you're having trouble attracting or maintaining healthy relationships in your life, you'll want to find the root belief in any other related beliefs that are causing you to program in this pattern. Start with a precision exercise to get an idea of how your muscles respond to subconscious beliefs. Then make a statement related to your relationship goals, such as, "I'm accomplished at being in a healthy relationship." "There are so many available people in the world who could be my perfect partner," or "loving someone else and being loved is easy for me." Pay attention to how your body reacts and be honest about your reactions. The idea is to find the beliefs that are blocking you so you can reprogram them. Write a list of affirmations and check their accuracy so you can reprogram anything that stands in the way of your success. Once you discover these beliefs, you can begin the process of reprogramming what you really want to create for yourself. Part 2. 2 ways to start changing the beliefs that don't support your desires. As mentioned earlier, for the first 7 years of life, the mind operates at a low vibrational frequency, much like hypnosis, with the right and left hemispheres working together. They are synchronized, or what is known as shamizing. This frequency allows the mind to absorb information more easily and can be used to instill new beliefs through visualization, meditation, or subliminal messages. Sometimes during your daily life, the right hemisphere, which is the intellectual side, becomes more dominant. At other times during the day, the left hemisphere, which is in charge of the emotional side, is more dominant. They are constantly changing like the tide and are rarely in harmony with each other. Trying to introduce a new belief into a brain where the 2 hemispheres are unsynchronized is often met with resistance. Fortunately, we all have moments when the hemispheres of the brain are synchronized, and this is the most optimal time to influence the subconscious mind without resistance. Very simply, when we drift into sleep and during the transition from consciousness to deep sleep, our mind is in a theta wave or hypnotic state, very similar to a child's. Through the use of headphones, when we doze off, we have the ability to directly download new programs into the subconscious mind. You can also play these intentions as low background noise throughout the day if you have the ability to do so. The idea is not to actually hear or become aware of them as you go about your daily activities, but rather to simply notice them from time to time as you continue with your routine. Essentially, you're telling your mind that you're no longer doing the things that are preventing you from getting what you want. Even more powerful, you're demonstrating a new thing you're doing that aligns with what you want. For example, if you've always held your body in a way that shows how lonely you are or experienced feelings of loneliness, consciously redirect those things. How does a person in love behave? There's a whole science to living a purposeful life, and it all starts with the process of mindfulness. When we're not acting according to our old programs, we can attract and manifest whatever we want. Each of us has the ability to change our vision from I, the victim, to I, the master. I am in control of my life. We can clear our old programs and not pass them on to future generations. We can truly create our reality with the power of our mind.